Hey guys, I'm back. I got Eden with me.
Hi.
So, Gerber knives, I have been very outspoken that I am not a fan of. I think they're incredibly overpriced. I think a lot of them are for the price anyway, the quality does not match at all. I've had bad experience with Gerber with their customer service. But on the other hand, when I hear very positive word of mouth, when knives come recommended, it's not something that I just ignore. And the Gerber Fullback AO is something that I've heard good things about from more than one person. People I trust, people whose opinions I generally listen to. I've seen a promotional video from Gerber on this, which actually is kind of funny. It's funny. But you know what? I've heard enough about it that I figured I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a shot. And I have plans for this knife if it is as good as what I've heard. So for an EDC knife, it's got lightweight. It's supposed to have a great assisted opening system. It's supposed to be a pretty good, rugged, all-around EDC knife. So we're going to check it out. So I do not like clamshell packages. Not at all. What's wrong with just a regular old box? And this knife I got in the Shit Hits the Fan box, by the way, the Krieger. I love this knife, but it's the one. So that's what I'm using to open this Gerber, and we'll hear more about this in the very near future. So the Gerber Fullback is, like I said, a lightweight EDC kind of. They build it up as a rugged, not a hard use knife, but something that can take a lot of abuse. It's got a spring assist, which is pretty strong. It has a nice little lock to it so that it can't open up accidentally. Right there. There we go. Which is pretty effective. It's got a button lock for closing. Works great one-handed. Size is pretty small for my taste, but again, for that EDC size knife, it works pretty well. It has the titanium nitride coated blade. I still really, honestly, what does that mean? I don't know. But standard Gerber gray coated blade and hardware. The clip really you can't do anything with. So it is what it is. It is where it is. That's it. Fairly unique lanyard hole though, which is, you know, just different. Grippy handle. The spring assist system in this though is powerful. It is good. Not too hard to close, like you don't have to fight against it. Easy to do one-handed. Really gets that blade. I mean, look how fast the blade opens. Don't have to really fight too much against the tension either. Just a little bit of pressure and it opens up. So, from what I've seen, looks like so far the recommendations are pretty accurate. Taking a look inside, you can see that it's actually a torsion bar spring system. You can kind of see it being depressed a little bit as I close the knife. It feels very reliable. Now, I can't speak specifically to this one because I haven't disassembled it, but what I like about those torsion bars, usually, most of the time, if you're somewhere where a spring assist would be illegal, they're pretty easy to remove and turn this into a standard manual opening knife. The button lock, though, is, let's see, I'm trying to figure out exactly how it works. So you've got that shoulder pin in there. Looks like it just moves that out of the way. And there's a little cutout on the blade in there where it fits into. It's pretty reliable. I don't think we need to do a test to see if that lock's going to fail. It's not going to fail in the standard way at all. So this definitely is something that different from Gerber. Not the standard Gerber knife that I'm used to. Centering is pretty much perfect. In terms of looks, you know, they went with the kind of little space age look. You know, it looks very technical. Very, I don't know what the word I'm searching for is here. It doesn't look like it would be comfortable. It looks like a very piece of machinery, you know? Clip here is just a tiny bit loose too. feels like something that we can fix just by tightening down the screw a little bit. Like it doesn't, it doesn't feel bad in the hand. It's got this little standard jimping we see up by the thumb. It doesn't really do much for grip, but your finger locks in pretty well right there. I won't really call it a choil, but finger locks in pretty well, and you've got this molded area that you can grip. And for your general EDC tasks, I think this does work pretty well. The spring, that torsion bar, and it kicks that blade out great. So I guess we need to test out that blade right out of the package. Wow, yeah, it's like cutting nothing. That's a really well-honed blade right there. I actually don't have the 550 core down here right now, but I imagine that it would slice through whatever it had to. So this is something that feels solid, looks very well put together, great fit and finish, great mechanics. Love the action on it, feels good. I think that this is a pretty good knife from Gerber. You know, like I said, I don't normally have a soft spot in my heart for Gerber knives, not at all. But the recommendations were pretty valid. I like this one. And I've been looking for a good, small, lightweight knife to put in a prize package for my Patreon high tier, because they get a drawing for a giveaway prize just for them, the only awesome canoes here, and I have a package ready, and I've just been searching for a good knife to go with it, and I said recently I think I found it, and I was hoping that this would actually perform the way I wanted to, and this is the knife that I'm going to include with it, with the tactile notebook and all that other stuff, because specifically of the lightweight, of the size, the fact that it can go inside one of those notebooks. This is what I've been waiting for to do that giveaway, to find just the right knife for it. So the Gerber Fullback AO, not a bad Gerber knife for EDC purposes, gotta say. I'm surprised. I actually like a Gerber knife. It's pretty good. There you go. All right, so that is it. Just needed to do this unboxing, make sure it was a solid knife, that it will suit my purposes, and that it's something I'm comfortable giving to one of my Patreon guys. Rather short little unboxing and review. I hate this packaging, by the way. Hate it. I'd rather have a box. But lots more coming up real soon. So, you're all awesome. I appreciate every single one of you out there watching these videos, and I'll be back again real soon.